investing with Rod. Yeah. Came from that one store like late nights, same hoodie every day, but the brain bright. Writing futures on a food stamp card, I was dead tired. Dreams heavy as a crate on a hand cart, but I kept trying. Corner store, back wall, posted in the cold. Watching fast cash flow, hearts getting sold. I chose chalkboards over chalk lines. Turn war stories to a course in a sharp mind. Point blank on the screen, they was channel surfing. Till they heard Rod speak, whole panel learning. Took pain, turned game, made a blueprint. Every loss, every scar, every bruise hit. From the mud with it, yeah. From the corner to the office, doing it all legit. He refused to quit, he refused to quit. Rod got a heart full of hustle and a mind that's lit. From the mud to the city, turn the struggle to a sermon every time he spit. Motivating, educating us the life he lived. It's my personal anthem. I was made for this. I remember thinking either risk or regret. Either dice on the curb or a desk in a check. Used to watch the older heads fade into the dust. Now they kids log in when they learning from us. Point blank, every lesson hit straight to the soul. Break the code, break the cycle, break out of that road. Ride talking about the numbers, but he teaching you worth. How to value every second that you breathing on earth. From the back row daydreaming to the front row. Speaking from a half-off plate to a full course. Teaching, I ain't flexing, I'm reflecting, I'm a living receipt. Proof you can leave that block and still stand on your feet. From the mud to the city, from the corner to the office, doing it all legit. He refused to quit, he refused to quit. Rod got a heart full of hustle and a mind that's mud to the city. From the mud to the city, turn the struggle to a sermon every time he spit. Motivating, educating, that's the life he lived. It's my personal anthem. I was made for this. This for the ones still stuck in that trap. Watching your hope drip slow through the cracks. Cut the noise, hear right through the static. You can write a new script, that's a habit. New roads, new rules, new visions. Same soul, same fight, new mission. From pain to the platform, stories so vivid. Experience like no other, you can really go live it. From the mud to the city, from the corner to the office, doing it all legit. He refused to quit, he refused to quit. Rod got a heart for.
All right, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. As you can see from the thumbnail, you saw several thumbnails. You saw From the Mud to the City, and then you heard that song. That is the Investing with Rod anthem, written by Rod, myself. And it's a story, man. It's a story how anybody can go from anywhere in this country and make it. I need everybody tonight, before I come on this screen, I need a huge favor. Don't be afraid to ask questions. If you need to, tell me to slow down. No question is a bad question. The house rules are, I am broadcasting on 3 locations. This is how important this is to me. On Points Blank Experience, Investing with Rod. And for the first time in 2026, I've done it before, I'm also broadcasting on Facebook to Rod-Points Blank. With that being said, welcome, everyone. I am your host that sometimes does the most. We're going to have fun tonight because finance can be some people said boring, but I've never found anything boring about making money. I've had a lot of excitement in my life, but it usually got me in trouble. So maybe I need to be bored. I'm going to see who's in here, and then I'm going to tell y'all what we're going to be doing tonight. All right, let's see here. We got, and I saw this earlier before I even started. It's my Renaissance grandma is in the house. You're going to see multiple things from me. It's going to be under Points Blank Experience, but it's also going to Investing with Rod as well. Do me a favor. Tonight is not about subscribers. It's not about that. I'm going to change the wording. Usually I just say subscribe to the channel. If you find some valuable, before you walk out my crib, I need you to do 2 things. That's ring the doorbell. And if you found some valuable, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to go as slow as possible tonight. This is going to last as long as y'all want it to last. I'm not here. I already know which investments. We're going to talk about 4 different investments. But before we do all that, we have to open a brokerage account. What is that? Let me go ahead and go through this real quick. See who are in the house. What's up, Miss Cheryl? I see you in the house. What up, Tara? Thank you for being here. We got my co-host just asking for a friend, Keisha, in the building. Happy Mac. Thank you for being here. We got Shay in the house. What up, Leader Shay? Thank you for being here. What's up, Jerry? Dr. Ninja Turtle, how you doing? Another content creator that talks about finances as well. We got Jegs in the house. And we got Lil Penny. Let me see what Lil Penny said. Oh, man, we starting off with a good question. I'm going to answer this question, then I'm going to get into my spiel. And that's how important questions are to me. I'm going to stop on the spot, pray I don't lose my train of thought, and I'm going to address any question as soon as I get to it. So my thoughts on an all-dividend income portfolio with an average of 8 to 12% return, and do you think crypto will bounce back? Man, that's 3 questions in one. Well, I tell you what, Lil Penny, I'm going to answer your first question first. An all dividend portfolio, I would not do. And again, I'm not a financial advisor. What I'm doing is taking everyone on my journey of how I invest small amounts of money for my financial future. Let me put that out there. But my opinion, it depends on your age. If I was getting closer to retirement age, would I have I won't have an all anything. I don't want an all nothing. I don't want an all growth portfolio. I don't want an all technology portfolio, and I don't want an all dividend. What I want is diversification, mixture. But Little Penny, that is coming out the gate great, because if I'm say 55, I'm gonna say 55. I'm 56. I'm actually 56. So right now, most people would start to move to an all dividend portfolio. Why? What is dividends, Rod? Dividends is payments that shareholders get from having a stock or exchange traded fund, a dividend. We've heard it in different parts of the city. You might be on the corner and you hear, hey, that pay dividends. Well, we talking about stocks and it paying dividends. Same thing, different concept though. So if I'm getting all dividends and I'm 55 and I'm moving toward retirement age, I'm just say 65 to keep this even. And we know it's 62, 67 and all that. So I have 10 years. I want more income. That dividend is going to either give me a monthly. You have some that pay you daily. I'm not going to get into those. They're too risky. So it's going to either give me a monthly dividend, which is a monthly check, or a quarterly dividend. Typically, those are main 2. Some semi-annual, very little. Some annually, very little. Either monthly, mostly quarterly. So yes, if I was young, if I was starting at 23, if I was starting at 33, I got 20 years. I got 20 years to flip all the pancakes I can. And what I mean by that, for the people in the back, I got 20 years to make all the money I can. This second part of this question, 8 to 12% return. The S&P 500, which is the top 500 companies in the United States, they average in the last 30 years from 10 to 12%. So 8 to 12, hey, you're doing pretty good. That's what the S&P 500. I'm getting dividends, and I've been getting the average return, and that's good. And they even put it in here with an average return. Well, I'm gonna tell you, over here on Investing with Rod, Points Blank Experience, anything with my name on it, your boy don't try to be average, and I rarely miss. Some call it cocky, I call it confident, and I'm gonna show you the proof here in a minute when I share one of my actual accounts that I use here on Investing with Rod, and we're going to talk about opening a Robinhood account. That's why we're here. But I want to answer this question. So far, depending on age, we're doing good. Do I think crypto will bounce back? I said I wasn't going to talk about crypto tonight. I'm going to stay very, very, very quick. Am I invested in crypto? Heavily. I use crypto to furnish this crib. I moved in last August. I'm talking about from the front door to the patio to the bedroom. I furnished the whole house with crypto. Proceeds, return on my investments from crypto. There is no way that something will be created and get this much excitement. I'm not saying things don't fail. I don't usually use the word fail. I just haven't succeeded yet. But do I think all crypto will bounce back? Crypto really hasn't gone anywhere, because you got to think a little penny. When Bitcoin first started, I remember when Bitcoin went down to $16,000 per coin and people were freaking out and they sold it all. And when they sold it all, and all the money, people with the money start buying it, when all the people that sold it, it started going up 30, 40, 60,000. Then it got up to 120, 130,000 per coin. And now it's roughly around 60,000. So the people that bought at the top, to them, crypto it didn't deliver. For the people that bought at the bottom, they still riding high. You bought it at 16,000 times 3 is 48. So about 3.25 times my money, 3.75 times my money. Crypto is not going anywhere. In my opinion, they're not talking about crypto. Crypto is going down because moves are being made. If I have Bitcoin, which I do, I'm holding on to my Bitcoin and I'm adding it while it's cheaper. So, hey, that's a great question, little penny. And that's what I want to see. I want to see, y'all, I'm going to talk about opening this account. I don't care how long I have to be here, but when I see a question, I'm stopping on the spot and I'm going to answer that question. Great question, Happy Matt. What do you think of ETFs? I'm trying not to be financially illiterate. Hey, don't worry about that. Ain't no such thing tonight. Ain't no such thing tomorrow night. Anytime your boy Rod go live, I don't care about no word. I don't care how you say it. I'm going to figure it out. And if I can't, I got a friend named Google. We're going to figure it out together. So ETFs, if you're a new investor, I would start with ETFs. For those of you that don't know, you got Happy Mac and Rod over here talking all these letters. Hey, I don't do it like that, man. That's why I have suits, I have ties, I have all that. I got a baseball cap on and a dry fit shirt because I want to look and remember when your boy first started. I was dead broke, 2010. I'm talking about no money. I had an apartment, but I had to make some, and I worked at a job that you only got paid when you sold something. So I'm not some dude, I have degrees, I know finance, but I didn't just drop out of the sky with no silver, nothing, spoon, fork, butter knife, none of that. I had to get it out the mud. So I'm not going to try to use big words. I'm sorry. I got to get that out. I get passionate about this because we've been led astray for so long. You need thousands. You need hundreds of thousands. What do I think of an ETF? That is an exchange traded fund. Think of this. Umbrella. I don't like to use umbrella, but you have a house. And you take one house, that's the exchange traded fund, and you take a bunch of people and put it in this one house. The people are the stocks. So exchange traded fund, we're going forward, we're going to say ETF. You take a bunch of people or a bunch of stocks, put them in one fund. It is a beautiful thing. Why? Diversification. And you're only looking at one number, the price of the ETF. And I'm going to share my screen and show y'all all this stuff. But we got to get through the questions. You have all these companies in one house. If think of it like this, you got a 3-bathroom house and one of the bathrooms don't work. Oh, well, you got 2 more to go to. That's what an ETF is. That's why I use house and not umbrella. So if one of your bathrooms, one of your stocks is not doing so well, say 10 of them aren't doing so well, but I got 500 in the house. I got 490 of them that are doing well, 10 that's not. Your boy Rod is in the green. Green mean we making money. I'm telling you, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. That makes sense. It's going to make money. If I get a stock right now, people right now probably, everybody own Nikes. I'm not happy with Nike stock right now. Just because a company look pretty on the outside and there's people on the inside, if the management is not managing the money, I don't care what the suit look like. The suit is fresh, but they may not have taken a bath. I'm telling you, I'm coming to preach tonight, y'all. Anyway, I'm trying not to be financially literate. If I was just starting, I had one shot like Eminem, and I didn't want to keep up with one thing, I would get, and I'm gonna pull it up, the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. I'm talking about what Rod. I ain't telling nobody here what to do. Y'all do what y'all want to do. Rod would get the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. You're going to hear people use these little letters. That's going to be, let me put it in the chat. Now, if I do that, I will. VOO. When you hear people say VOO or VOO, that's just the people that kind of been doing this a little while, try to sound super cool. That's all it is. So, but we got to get VOO, but you got to remember VOO. All right, moving on. All right, Little Penny, great questions. I totally agree. Hey, Nichols, I'm going to speak to people as I'm going. Neo CTFs. I have SPYI, which is the NEOS S&P 500 options. I don't even want to talk about that. Reason being, I'm going to talk about NEOS, but I'm not going to get into a particular investment. NEOS ETFs can be good, but the volatility when you're dealing with those, meaning they go up and down, you have to watch it too much. For a beginner, I wouldn't recommend that. You have to watch them. Do I have some? Yes. Do I watch them daily? No. Why? Because I got a lot of kids in the crib. Remember, individuals in the house, I'm highly diversified. When the gas go up, it's going to ride right there with them. When they raise the prices at the grocery store, I own stock in Kroger. When the hamburgers start getting high, I don't care. I own the building because I have real estate investment trust. But where did I start, y'all? I started with $25 and I knew absolutely positively nothing. My motto is don't invest $1 you can't afford to lose. So you only got $20. Don't put all 20 on the table and roll the dice and hope. We don't hope over here. We know. Do we totally know? Do we have a crystal ball? No, but we're going to do our research and we're going to have a better possibility than walking in the casino talking about put my 20 on black and it's 35 other numbers on the roulette board. I want to put it. No, we're going to put a little here, a little here, a little here. So answering that question, a beginner, I wouldn't mess with that. Silver Wonder. Hey, Devore. Hey, let me see. I'm going to go through these. What up, Desmond? I see you in the house. All right. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. I have SPYI. I got rid of QQQI. That is the NASDAQ. NEOS. SPYI is the Vanguard. The S&P 500. IWMI. I've never messed with that. I have 2 out of the 3, but I would not recommend those for a beginner at all. You get a dividend, but you can get better returns. I have them because I'm just diversified. What's going on, Desmond? What's going on? I'm gonna be going here. Hey, Tigsy, how you doing? No, I didn't mention it. I didn't mention Little Penny. Don't apologize. I'm just not gonna go over it in this particular one because it's for beginners, and crypto is a little, in my opinion, we gotta know it, but it's a little more advanced. So, and silver bullion. Well, man, I love these questions, y'all. So I guess we are off the bat. I already know we're gonna have to do a part 2 because I ain't even got into what I'm gonna say, and we're already getting some great questions, and that's how I'm doing this. I want more questions than Rod sit up here trying to show how much he know. I'd rather hear y'all questions and then I spit the answers. So I own physical silver. When you hear silver bullion, you buy. I own physical gold. I own physical silver. But let me go ahead and just share my screen now, man. I'm gonna have to because it's so much I'm missing out on showing y'all that I can be showing you some of this stuff. Y'all bear with me here. I was playing with some, it might just log. No, it didn't. Y'all bear with me. It's gonna take like my passwords are kind of lengthy. Obviously, I'm dealing with money, so I'll just throw Rod and then Rod 1 is the and this is how secure this is. Even though I'm logging in on my computer, it's going to tell me to go to my phone and open the app. They call it a 2-factor authentication. Let's see here. My Robinhood app. And then I'm going to share my screen and y'all be able to see a lot of this here and it will be helpful. Yes, it's me. Yeah, do a Face ID. There we go. Close this. And then I'm going to pull this up. This account, ladies and gentlemen, is for Investing with Rod, the YouTube channel. Just have to get rid of that. And we're going to share my screen here. And that way y'all can see what I'm talking about here. So to answer your question, I own physical silver, but I also own silver I don't have to keep up with. And I'm gonna tell y'all how to do it. We kind of get in here. Let me take that down. So silver bullion. All right. Hopefully y'all can see the screen. Y'all can. So I can't see StreamYard when I'm going at this point because I'm on a different tab. You see total 2,000. That I must tell y'all the significance. Other than how long it took me to get this, don't let this here little number for you because I moved crypto in and out. But this was all made investing no more than $10. I would never invest no more than $10 in this account. And it's up to $2,200. I'm not going to miss $10. And I still got $10 to play with. We're going to play with that money in a minute. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and show y'all some silver bullion. All that don't matter. Now, this wasn't part of the plan. So you can buy a silver exchange traded fund, with the exception of all them little people that's going to be in the house that we were talking about, ETFs. This is an ETF where you only have one person in the house. It's an exchange traded fund, but it only deals with silver. So I'm right here. You're going to see, I'm not going to type the word silver, and I'm going to show y'all why, because it's not going to be only silver. And this is actually going against, not against, but I didn't plan to do this. I didn't think nobody would say this, but this is good. So here it is. All right, so iShares, we're not worried about all that. Silver Trust, it is an ETF. It's $53 per share. It's still like stock, but you're buying physical silver. Let me go down here. I'm gonna show y'all something in a minute. I'm gonna show y'all something because today, hey, if I can't show you, then we don't need to be talking about it. I'm gonna show y'all this here, but I want to read this here, right here. What is this? It tell you right here on Robinhood. Silver tracks the silver spot price, less expensive liability using silver bullion held in London. Rod technically got some silver bullion somewhere in London in some building, and I don't care where it is. Why? Because wherever it is, it can stay there. Because I only because I'm doing $1 and $2 to show people on this channel. But whatever y'all see here, you're going to see in my Fidelity account. You're going to see in other accounts where the bigger money is, but I'm not here to impress nobody. I want to show people, hey, yeah, your boy Rod will have $23 in an account and be proud of it. Because I remember days when I didn't even have $4 in the account. So this is good money to me. All money, good money when I'm making money. But look at this, y'all. This is what I focus on, because I know if it's making, let me see if I can make this bigger. Y'all see that number right there? My silver in London that I ain't never seen in my life has made me 23% back. So every 100 I give, they're giving me $25 back. I told y'all, I rarely miss. I'm not perfect, but I do the research. I don't care what everybody talking about. They can be talking about they making a new kind of Cheerio, a chicken that's going to turn into a turkey on Thanksgiving. I'm not following. I don't care if it's going to be $10 zillion. I don't care. I'm going to roll with what I know, and I know silver. But I was promised y'all, so I'm going to show y'all right here. So I'm going to go over here, and I'm not going to do this anymore tonight. I don't plan on. I'm going to buy me some silver. While we here, we right here, may as well do it. I only got $10 though. Hey, how many people out there think you need $100,000 to get in the stock market? No, you don't. But we've been led astray to believe that, because I think they said, as some wise person said, the rich keep getting richer. And the people that led astray keep thinking that it's impossible. We're here with Rod. I don't care what channel we on. We show you how to make the impossible possible. So I'm going to take a $1 whole, man. I don't want to spend all my 10. I might want to get me a 3-piece after this here live stream. I don't know. 3-piece nuggets. Y'all, I'm cheap. Y'all don't believe it. I'm cheap, man. $1. That's all right there. That's all I'm investing. I'm going to get 0.01 of a share. We're going to go here. I almost got me a half a share just messing around. I'm going to review the order. Y'all see it spinning. I'm trying to show you where I am. I'm doing this just to show you you can invest with $1. This big old buy button, man, you can't tell me. I don't care if it let me invest $1, I'm rolling with the big dogs right now. I don't care if they got more commas and zeros than Rod. We own the same thing. We don't have the same amount, but we own the same thing. Hit buy, review the order. Right here, upcoming activity tomorrow when the market opens is queued to buy me $1 worth of silver bullion. Now, I'm going to fly back. I'm going to get over here and fly through these comments. Hopefully that answers your question. Where am I at? SCHD, yeah. All right, so I'm not going to, Silver Wanderer, I'm not going to get in each of these individual stocks right now. I've done 3 ETFs that you mentioned. Well, so I'm going to get in these. No, I don't even know what that is, Silver Wanderer. I don't know what all that is. All right, that's Dovor speaking to Tigsy. Hey, I'm gonna pull this up, little Penny. This is a beginner's course only. From what I'm getting, I understand you got a little knowledge now, but I'm not evaluating any more ETFs. I don't care about the management costs. They don't work for Rod. So I'm only doing the beginners. Only doing the beginners. If you have any more comments, then you'll know why I skipped them. Hey, Key, see you up in the house. Key in how? What up, Brooklyn Beauty? I'm just seeing, make sure I speak. What up, YouTube Experiment? I see you got a paragraph. Hey, Rod, Fred, nice new recording studio you got. Studio 1A. No, man. I don't even know what number I'm on. The original studios, it was in my other house. So, yes, been using RH Gold a bit. Oh, Robinhood Gold. Okay, now that I got the gold card for a few months now. I'm gonna talk about that in future episodes, YouTube Experiment. But it's good to see you here, bro. What up, Lisa? Thank you for being here. You would like to own both gold and silver. All right, well, let me come on back over this chart, man. See, now notice how people that I'm typing just the little symbols here, but I'm gonna show you. I'm not gonna buy any, but you can get GLD, which is the symbol for gold. When I click this little button right here, here it is. It's just like the silver. Two different companies, the Gold Trust, but look, it's a little more expensive. Y'all, I got to say this right now. Most beginners, most people just starting and new to this, and they're already on the edge because they don't know what to expect. If I was beginning, remember I said I started with $25 a month. If I was starting with they said $372 for some, I'm out. But that's why on Investment Rod, we show you how to take small amounts of money. This is an entire pie. Sweet potato, pecan, whatever you want to call it, this is an entire pie. You can take that $1 I did with silver. What I'm doing is getting a slice of the pie, probably the bottom of the crust with no sweet potatoes, but I'm getting some of the pie. Once we get to $372, we will have one full share. So don't let whatever this price said, don't let it scare you from making money. And I can come over here. I'm not going to do it. I can buy it with the same dollar. So I just kind of wanted to show y'all that. Moving right along. Hey, little Penny, I am going to answer that question because this is a good question. Why Robinhood, other brokerages over Robinhood? I'm using Robinhood, so that may be backwards. So, what up, Mr. Bammett? How you doing? Thank you. All right, so. All right, I think we're at the bottom. We are at the bottom. All right, so good. Let me I'm gonna do how to open an account, but while we're right here, I'm just gonna go ahead and go over some stuff. So the first stock, I want to start with a stock. I've seen mostly content creators, and this is gonna be the first perfect example. I'm gonna still show y'all how to open an account, but since we're right here, and I let the questions kind of throw us off a little bit, we're gonna start with GOOGL. Don't worry about these little symbols that I'm using now. It's just quicker for the sake of time. But this is how I actually trade. I'm not going to type alphabet class A. I'm going to learn the symbol, but that's another episode. We're beginning right now. So when you get your account, you're going to be itching to play. You don't have to know this. This is why I'm pointing this out. If you're a content creator, you are getting paid by YouTube. But if you look at your account, it's going to say it came from Google. Well, I'm getting ready to buy and show y'all some Google stock, but I don't see Google nowhere on here because it's technically the parent company is Alphabet. Class A, there is a Class C for voting rights. We're only focused on, all you got to do is leave the E off. But what if you type the E? It ain't going to say no Google nowhere, but we already know it's right here. It's a big old pie here, $358.76. I'm gonna tell you right now, if Rob was doing this right now, I'm the viewer, I would say, well, it makes sense to invest in a company that pay me using the money that they giving me. I mean, come on, man. Do I need to say that again? I would take some of the money that YouTube, Alphabet, whatever we want to call them, Google, but it's Alphabet. I'm going to take some of the money they paid me and turn it around and invest in the company that I'm technically working for with the money they gave me. Man, that's if somebody told me that on the corner when I was 12, I wouldn't believe it. I'm going to give you some money to do something you enjoying, Rod. And then you take some of that money and buy part of the company with the money that they gave you. And they told me that when I was 12. I was like, man, this got to be a joke. I would have told my mama, mama, what you trying to do to me? This got to be a trick. I wouldn't believe you. That's what we're doing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to show y'all right now. Everybody, if you're a content creator, I'm going to go over 4 stocks that everybody done heard of it. I'm going to go over 1 ETF. And then we're going to go back and show you how to open an account. I know we're doing it backwards, but I'm right here. And I'm going to show you I'm going to jump back and forth between the questions and this. All right. Today, anybody in the comments right now got $358 in the bank right now and it started at $351 and made $7 for that $350. They just gave you $7 more in your bank account. I'll wait for 2 seconds because I'm pretty sure nobody did, include myself with my money in the bank. All right. I only have $81, but whatever, for the people that just came in, any account you see here for YouTube, I have it in my actual investment accounts, but I'm not here to show out. I'm in here to educate. I'm not here to show y'all all this money I got. I want everybody to get the basics because nobody taught Rod this. Rod was self-taught. Read newspapers, going to libraries before there was a Google, before there was an internet, before there was a YouTube. I was at the library. If they didn't have a book, I put my name on the list to get it when it came in with a phone call. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to show you right now. You're worried about your ads, and do you have too many ads, and you ain't got enough members, and your super chats ain't super chat no more. Look at this. For every man. So it all right. I'm going to show you. I'm going to walk y'all through this. This is not hard, y'all. I'm making this as simple as possible. So for every $100 that I put into Google from the money they gave me an extra 42. That's all this is saying. For every 100, because I'm up for, this is my total return, 42%. So in reality, let me see, I'm a mathematician. So that's 54, 7. That look like about $57. So I actually invested 57. And they threw me another 24 for blank and giggles. I gave them 57. Y'all, if you're a content creator, if you wasn't in here the last time, every one of my dollars has a job. My money is employed. My money works when I am asleep. I don't have a certain time to wake up. I wake up whenever the body said wake up. I spent from 15 years old to 30 to 53 working my ass off just to have somebody say we no longer need your services. And I promised I would never hear that again. So I'm going to take the money that I am making. It may not be a lot. So since it's not a lot, I got to make my money go to work and make money the legal and the right way. That's why I'm doing this channel. I don't want to see the little homies out on the block when I know they got something up here, but they think that's the only way out. That's Google, ladies and gentlemen. Again, 2010, dead broke. I ain't have a pot to piss in or one to throw it out. Next one we're going to go to, everybody see that little old van. If you ain't shopping at Amazon, your name probably Rod. Only reason because it's just too busy for me when I go to the website. But I do go over there now. I done bought some stuff from over there. Notice I just typed the symbol. We're not worried about that today. Amazon. And on this one, I'm going to go a little deeper because I want y'all to see some stuff. I should have did it with Google, but I mean, we in Amazon now. Man, this sure is some expensive pies we keep running into purposely. Because this is usually what turns people away. This right here, what I'm circling. I ain't got no $247. I got 12. I don't have no 247. That's why we're going to get us a slice of pie. How many people go to Costco? Don't they got slices of pizza in there? Act like we're at Costco right now. But we're going to, every time I see that little van, I don't care if it's coming to my crib or not, that little old van with the smiley face on the side or whatever that's supposed to be, because I'm an owner. We got to get out of the mindset of we are a customer. We are owners, ladies and gentlemen. We are owners. Shareholders are owners. Now, we're going to go a little deeper. It don't matter what we're going to look at in a minute, but I'm just going to show y'all this because I'm hoping this is happening the last I just want to show y'all one thing. Hopefully. All right, right here. So I'm gonna show y'all. So I'm gonna go right here. Let me try to get this even right here. So right here, when people look at a stock chart, as y'all get better, when they see this, that means your money going down. It's usually red in this area. It's only green because the way I got it is going back up. So it was at 274 and it just kept going. Look, kept going all the way down here. Man, I had $274. Now I'm at $220. Man, give me my money back. Man, this is a scam. Right now, y'all see, I'm over here pointing, man. This thing got me. Y'all see right here, when it's red under the Amazon, when it's red in the street, it's time for Rod to eat. Meaning, red is a sale. Amazon having a sale right now. I don't know if this website having a sale, but the company having a sale. When everybody else gets scared, that's when Rod, the eye of the tiger, comes out. When everybody else is shaking, oh, I'm losing, give me my money back. I'm saying, with a company like Amazon that ain't about to go nowhere, a lot of people can't say it, but I can say it. I bought books, not talking to the man, but I bought books from Amazon when Jeff Bezos was in the garage when I was going to college, and now the man's still standing, he's still strong, and some trillionaire, billionaire somewhere, billionaire. Now you probably trillionaire. That's that other dude. What if I would have said, "Give me my money back"? Let's see what would happen if I'd have said, "Give me my money back." I'm going down into reality. I'm still standing. I'm up 17%. Up, because when it went to 227, why am I getting scared? I bought it at 211. I'm still at that average cost. When y'all see this, I'm only showing you some of the stuff you may see on Robinhood. I'm not trying to show y'all all over the place, but I want to show you companies that you see every day. Let me jump in these comments, see what y'all are saying. So let me see where I left off. With Keith's mind. Hey, what's going on? Always a girl. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. She is a channel member. Thanks for all the channel members on Points Blank Experience for being here. We have 19 real homies in the crib. Do me a favor if you haven't done so. Don't do it just yet. If you get some out of this live stream, then hit the subscribe button. If you haven't, don't even hit the like button right now. If you get some out of this live stream, when you leave my crib, hit the like button. That is my doorbell. Please do that. Thank you very much. What's up, F. Smith? Hey, I was just saying today I hadn't seen you in a while, so I must have talked you up. Who else we got in here? Let me make sure. All right. Everybody, all right. So we still got 21 real homies. So the next company, let me take this off the screen because I'm covering some of it. Next company, we're going to go over Walmart. If you don't like Walmart, I'm sorry. But we're going to talk about Walmart because somebody in here going there. I don't go there that often, but when I do, I'm smiling. Because I'm going to tell y'all the difference between people that go there and complain because they can't find no parking and your boy Rod. It's a difference. Rod don't care if ain't no parking. I park way out there at the gas station and walk, because if the parking lot full, that means I'm getting paid. But I want y'all to see it. Look at this here. Remember when I said, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. When I said it's red in the street, it's time for Rod to eat. Y'all see that? That's the day. That's one day. It's down, down, baby. It's just like Nelly over here. But look, I don't trip. I'm still up 8%. 44%. What was Amazon's? 18%, 17%, 15, 17. What's that? 17 and 8. That's about a 19%. I'm up by 19%. That's what 3 companies the majority of us in this live stream shop at. Either we shop there or we're employed if we're a content creator of Alphabet, which is Google, Amazon. We're on there looking for all these, the Amazon Day. I love what they call it, Amazon Prime Day or what. I love it. I love it. Every time I see that little van throwing boxes at people's front door, I just get excited. And now we're at Wally's World. Just saying. So I want to go down here. I'm only going to show y'all one little thing. Walmart right now, market capitalization. I don't care if you like it, don't like it, barely go there, any of the above. That company is worth $904 billion. Somebody going there. That's all I wanted to show y'all. That's one of the things I look at when I move my money. Right here. I don't just buy it because I think it's doing good. Anybody, if I see a certain dividend yield, 0.84%, I know right now every quarter for every share of Walmart stock that I own, I'm getting about 24 cents per share every 3 months until I sell the stock. All right, so now I just want to see. So now I don't want to see nothing. I want to see how quick can I get over here. Now I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna live up to my word. There we go. I had to get it back to the right side. One more little. There we go. So notice it was green earlier, it's red now. It's letting me know it's down, but I don't care. I got $9. I ain't gonna roll the dice. I ain't gonna roll them all, but I'm gonna put a third of that in here because I want some more money to play with. Y'all see how much fun I'm having with $10? I just bought me a little silver. Now I'm about to buy a little bit of Walmart, and I'm still gonna have $6 left. Man, I'll go get me one. What they got the things that winning when you get like 4 items for $5 or $6? I'll take my other $4 out there $10. See, most people gonna go and get that $10 meal somewhere, fried burger and a Coke. Now I'm gonna be over there in the little kids section eating that 4 for $4 or whatever they call that thing. I'm gonna get full somehow, and I'm gonna take the other money and I'm gonna give me a little Walmart. So we're gonna go ahead and get us $3 worth. We're gonna review the order. Get me a $3 slice of $113 pie. It's all. This here's a summary of what your boy Rod is about to do. Click buy. It's gonna spin a little bit. It's red. It's gonna say done. Go ahead and do that there. Okay, it already did it. Oh man, hold on. What did it? Oh yeah, about it. Let me refresh. I'm over here looking at it. I ain't see queued up. I was gonna call you. I don't even know who to call, but I was gonna get my $3 back. I may have to type now. Yeah. Look at there. Upcoming activity. My $3 queued up. When it's red in the street, it's time for Rod to eat, even if I only got $3. And that's the mentality we need to start having. I got $10. I'm not trying to figure out how fast I can spend this time. I'm trying to figure out how can I invest some of it and spend some of it. But I remember the days when all Rod did was wanted to spend it. I found $10 when I went washing. I found $10. No, I just found $10 of my money that ended up in the wash machine. But since I got it, I'm gonna take at least 5 of it and invest it. It's the mentality, man. Now I am gonna pull. I'm gonna do this here real quick. So we're gonna watch something together, y'all. Then I'm gonna jump into questions, but I'm gonna here we go right here. Make sure I find the one here. I knew that one. Let me do this. Let me scroll. The reason I'm doing it like this, ladies and gentlemen, is I don't want to open up another Robinhood account, but it's going to show you exactly it's like 4 minutes. You can do it in less than 5 minutes. There we go, right there. I'm trying to get the exact one in 4 minutes. Right here. All right, so I'm gonna turn this on, get it good, turn it down, let that play, and then it is gonna be playing when we do this. When I share the screen, when I switch screen. All right, let me pause this guy. Actually, let me get it about right here. All right. So I'm gonna show y'all something, the difference between me and this guy. And right off the bat, you'll show you how serious I am about what we're doing. Let me see what we got in these comments. I just saw my family here, man. Your favorite couple. I was scrolling up and down. Right here. Hey, everybody on this side and that side, Jerry on both sides. L. Smith, Tigsy speaking. We're going to watch a less than 5-minute video on how to open an account. Then I want to jump back in here because I do want to go over ETF. That was the first question we had. What up, Bill? Thank you for being here. MC, thank you for being here. I was following Amazon in the past. I need to go back to them. See that's what I'm saying, y'all. I had a very wealthy man. Y'all did. Oh boy, this was a scary moment in my life, and this was after the military. I'm gonna pull that comment back up. Actually, hold on, I don't want to do that. Let me make me big. That was wrong right there. So now I can put that back up. What up, your favorite couple? Y'all go check them out if you want to learn about traveling on any ship in the world. They worldwide. They just came from Spain, and I'm about to say Italy, France, and Spain. Yeah, France and Spain. All right. Y'all, I was in a meeting one time, and this very wealthy man, the owner of the company, the owner of the dealership I worked with. Man, I felt like I was watching New Jack City, and I was the only brother in there, but I felt like I was watching New Jack City. But he didn't get up with the Rottweiler. He just sitting in his chair, little short dude, about 5'6". And he was at one end of the table, and I was almost at the other end because the general sales manager was there, and I was a new car sales director. And he said, man, Rod, last Saturday, we made about $100,000 in profit. This Saturday, we made about $25,000 in profit. That ain't sitting well with me, Rod. What you got to say? What do we do different? I said, I don't know, sir. He's why I tell you what, if you want to stay employed, you better find out. Because whatever we did, it worked so well, we stopped doing it. I kept my job because he was right. And I'm looking at this comment here. We follow Amazon, and when we get that gut feeling, when we feel it in our gut, that it's time to not take all of our $10. I ain't even talking about 100, I'm talking about $10. Go find out how much can you get a burger and fries and a Coke for and still have $2 left over. If you can't get that, then look at something different. Go to a different place. Don't use all your gas. But when we get that feeling, take a small amount of our money and go with that feeling. A company that's reputable, Amazon, Walmart. Why do y'all think I showed y'all those companies? They're not going anywhere. But I don't want y'all trying to keep up with Walmart, Amazon, and Google when you're just starting, because I'm going to show you how we're going to keep up with them all, and we're going to be sitting back chilling, watching YouTube. We're going to be watching you. That's what I do every night. I sit back and chill. I go to Cheesy channel. I go to Keisha just asking for a friend channel. I go to Your Favorite Couple channel. Miss Cheryl making some bread. I go and holler at Mr. Batman. I look at Bill over there talking about the seeds. I go over there and kick it with Grandma Key. That's why y'all see me every night. I be all over the place. Because I researched. There was no Rod when I started. There was no YouTube when I started. There was no live streams when I started. There was a newspaper stand and a library, and here I am today. I think we can do it now, y'all. Back then, I kind of sort of had a reason why my mama didn't know about it. My daddy didn't know about it. My uncles didn't know about it. I had a reason. Now we got Google, we got YouTube, we got social media, we got all this stuff. Google's the #1 search engine. Some of us gonna own it after this live stream. YouTube is the #2 search engine. We can Google anything we want to know. We used to have reasons. Now, if you're still using the same reason, it's an excuse. I'm sorry, I don't sugarcoat nothing. This is one live stream. I have to be truthful. If we're not doing, it starts with just what you ain't got to watch Rod. If you're a lady, you rather get it from a lady, you have a Lisa J Stocks out there. If you like a little comedy, and Lisa's serious, but she know what she talking about. Rod go sit over here, crack some jokes. He know what he talking about. You don't like neither one of us. It's other people out there that look like us, but don't just go listen to anybody and they telling you to go buy the baloney company down the street is about to be worth $2,000 per share, and you ain't never heard of it. That makes no sense. Again, if it don't make sense, it ain't gonna make dollars. I'm just telling you. Walmart ain't disappearing. They keep popping up buildings. Then they got a neighborhood Walmart. Walmart Pay and all this here. I'm hoping they add something else, because every time they add some, Rod, the owner, Tigsy, the owner, Keisha, just asking for a friend, Key, the owner, YFC, Jerry, the owner, we going to be getting paid. We ain't going to be tripping. Oh, I don't care about the prices going up. Let me quit lying. I do care a little bit, but right now, inflation is not really what's going on. That's just a big old average. Eggs might go up, gas may go up, then the milk go up, then the lettuce go up, then the cheeseburgers go up, then McDonald's go up. Everybody going up. And guess what Rod doing? Rod going up right there with him because Kroger paid. The money has to work for us, ladies and gentlemen. Most of us in here have been working all our life for the money. We deserve to make the money. I ain't got nothing written down. This is all coming from up here because everything I'm saying is what I had to tell myself. I had to give up the flashy suits. I had to give up the 40 ties and I don't even wear 10 of them. I gave up the $400 Allen Edmonds shoes. They went up to $425. I don't need no more. I don't need wear the ones I got. Walk into your walk-in closet and have a whole closet full of clothes and $4 in the bank, and you got to make a choice to go to work or get something to eat. That's real life. That happened to Rod, 2010. And here I am today. And then it started in 26. I got involuntarily retired in 2023, and I've been doing what I'm doing now. Oh, man, probably since 2005. No, can't count that. So when I fell in the hole, when the Grand Canyon in 2010, I ain't care about getting back to Mount Everest. I just wanted to get back up to sea level. 2010, if I'm not mistaken, in 2014, I was a sales director at a Chevrolet dealership in Dallas, making more money, about 14, than I could ever dream about spending. If I got $12,000 a month, I was wondering what happened. I was ready to fire somebody. I was a sales director. $14,000, $15,000 a month. Man, I ain't care about no suits. I had a couple, but I wanted to make more money and retire early. I ain't think it was gonna be 53 early, but I was ready, man. I was ready. And then when I did go dead broke, in 2010, it would have been 2009 had I not had money invested from 92. Life. Don't think I'm some dude, but I ain't got no silver, nothing. I said at the beginning, all I had was a silver napkin that was paper wiping the sweat off while I was grinding in the mud. That's the only thing I had, silver. Dead broke in 4 years, I'm back in stride like Frankie Beverly. Man, I don't want to hear no excuses because it ain't none. It ain't none. Let me get back where I was here. What up, Tashari? I see you in the crib. Hey, Tashari had me cracking up last week. I finally got up at 6 o'clock in the morning and watched her. That's all I wanted to do, man. I said, I'm up. I got to watch. Okay. I don't know how that works, YouTube. I see your comment. I don't want to get you in no trouble, man. But I'm going to read this comment. What's up, Indiana? I see you in the building. I need to scoop up. There you go. I'm telling you, man, how many builders in the house? Go get you some Home Depot, man. I don't think I ever build nothing. And they challenged me. Now, they ain't challenged me. They strong-armed me at Mr. Bama's live that I got to grow some. I asked Tigsy, and she gave me 17 items. And they just shook me up. Now I got to research. But, yo, if you're shopping somewhere, do your research first. Because everything that look good, it may not be good. But I want to read this. YouTube Experiment says, my employer, UPS, forbids me from owning more than 15K in Amazon, FedEx, UPS, or DHL. It makes sense. It makes sense, man. That's the competitor. I tell you what, if I was an owner of a company, I'm gonna say a hamburger stand. We're gonna call it Rod's Burgers. And you went to Charlie's Burger, YouTube, and got a burger and came back to Rod's Burger to eat. I hope it's good because I'm gonna fire you as soon as you finish. So it makes sense what he's saying. But look, this is some things we may not know. And that's why I always like to see YouTube Experiment in my lives, because he always, y'all see this bill on this hat? I don't drop gems. I don't drop nuggets. I drop boulders. I want to hit you right upside the head. And then when I got another boulder dropper in here, like YouTube Experiment and Lisa J. Stocks, and don't get caught slipping on the banana peel because just asking for a friend. We did 2 shows on budgeting, and I learned something. That tell you something. Don't ever think you know everything. But look at this. I just don't buy them individually. See, I wasn't going to say that. I hadn't read that part, but I knew it was a way to circumvent the system, baby. And I'm going to show y'all right after we say this here. This is a perfect time. He don't buy them individually, but as long as there's no clause, and we ain't talking about selling clause, as long as there's not a clause in whatever he signed, you buy them. Remember that house I talked about at the beginning? That exchange traded fund, that ETF? And you got all them people, the individual stocks that live in that house? Well, them people he just named UPS, DHL, and Amazon, they gonna slip in with the other people that slide in. They gonna have the trench coat on and the hat and the shades, because he gonna let them roll in with the ETF. And we just gonna look at the ETF. We're gonna go do that right now. I mentioned VOO earlier. Research is the key. Yes, sir, Mr. Pammy. Yo, I'm telling y'all, man. My mom and dad, they didn't know nothing about this. I had a reason not to know it. We all had past tense a reason. We don't now. We don't. Age. Miss Cheryl, I know you're in here. I know we're supposed to be talking about, and we're going to set up her account. I got it queued up to go. But I'm sorry, I got to answer these questions because that was my prayer today, y'all. For this live, I said, I really hope we have some questions. You think I'm kidding? You can ask Miss Cheryl. I talked to her not long before this live. And I told her I just want some questions. And we've had them the whole show. Research is the key. Let me go and share my screen. All right, we're going to add this to the stage. For the people that can't see like Rod, with these reading glasses that ain't reading that well. I'm kidding. I mean, they ain't really. All right, y'all, I'm going to put a symbol. Don't worry about what I'm typing, only because I'm going to do a whole other thing on symbols. The Vanguard S&P 500. I talked about this at the beginning. We've been talking about an ETF. Now we're going to look at it. Boy, these pies getting bigger. I don't want to confuse nobody, so I probably won't go over the other one. But that's a way to get a cheaper pie. That's going to taste the same. It's going to look the same. It's just going to have a different name on the box. That's all it is, man. If we think about this in everyday life, I can get Vanguard or I can get SPYM, the Spider S&P 500 ETF. I'm getting the same pie, one a little cheaper, because it ain't got a pretty name like the Vanguard name. But anyway, we'll get in that in a minute. Man, let's see. I'm just going to show y'all. We got 10 years to retire. This is how I usually do it. I just got to show y'all, because this one I'm going to walk all the way through. We still don't need but $2. And we're gonna get a little of this while we're in here. How much money I got left? $6. Well, I'm running out of money, man. $6. And I'm gonna leave that 20 cents. I always leave a change for good luck. Don't ask me why. Didn't nobody tell me that. It's just something I do. You have to make this fun. So in the year to date, remember I said the S&P 500 over 30 years, 10 and 12, 9.78%. I don't care. Investing is a slow game. It's not a. That's why people be talking about, I don't like the stock market. I lost all my money because you ain't research. Like Mr. Bama said, you wanted to get there in a hurry. It used to be a blues song called Slow Roll It or something. I don't know what they were talking about, but I want to ease down the road. Ease. Now, if I go fast, that's all right, but I'm cool with easing. So in the last year, this is all past tense, y'all. This past tense. This ain't what it's doing now. We're going to look at what it's doing now. All right, now we're talking. In the past year, it's up 20%. YouTube Experiment can't get those companies that he named individually, but if he get them in an S&P 500, and I can tell you right now, FedEx, what was the other one? Amazon, UPS. I don't know about DHL, but I'm pretty sure those 3 out of the 4 are in the S&P 500. So he own them anyway. He just don't own them individually. And lad, this is what I want to see long term. Y'all look at that. For the people that can't see right here, I'm going to make it blue to show you where I am. Then I'm going to undo it because it makes it harder to see. Up 72% in the last 5 years. Once I show you how to open this Robinhood account, as long as you don't click buy, there is no penalty to go in here and research a Google tab, a Robinhood tab. I don't understand what this means. Copy and paste, type it, whatever, put it in Google, it's going to tell you what it means. I had to read a newspaper and books. ChatGPT will do it in 3 seconds. I had to wait 3 days to get the book because somebody else got it checked out. Everything today is an excuse. There's no reason we all can't be doing this. We need the right person showing people how to do it, and we need the right people getting educated. Okay, they're getting educated, then they get motivated, because right now the proof is in the pudding. So you got Rod educating you, and this is a slogan that I made for Point Blank Travel on my flagship channel. You got Rod educating you, then he gonna motivate you because he's gonna show you the proof, and then you're gonna be elevated when you're doing it yourself. You're doing it yourself. Hey, I might not have made 62 because I don't know what I made in the last 5 years. I'd have to go to one of my older accounts, and I'm not going to do that in this live. But whatever I made since I put VOO in Robinhood, I'm up 19%. Every 100 I invested, they gave me 90. I tried to give the man at the counter, where I'm from, we call it the cash register. I'm a little, and Mr. Batman say, ain't no OG. I'm a baby G. I'm a baby OG. For every man I give, every 100 I get a man at the cash register. He said, no, don't give me your 100, Rod. You keep your 100. Matter of fact, I'm going to give you $19. That's what's happening. When you got 19%, just think of that. If this say 20, for every 100, I'm getting 20. If it say 8, for every 100, I'm getting 8. They try to make all, when we went to school, they got to do all this and do all that. And you had to do it back then, but now you just got to understand it. I still do it because I want to stay sharp. But I ain't got to on days I don't feel like it because it's right here. I just got to find a way to put it in Rod terms, where Rod understands. I'm not going to try to sound like the big bad wolf when I'm at a lounge or I'm at an event. I don't want to sound like the big bad wolf. I'm going to be the little wolf that's trying to learn, because I'm going to be listening. I'm going to be listening to what they're saying. I forgot what video it is, but I got a video here when they when they started talking about AI, and it was around January, maybe last year, one of them year, but everybody was talking about the election and what had happened. But meanwhile, there was this summit going on, and all of the big company AIs was there. I did a video, I think, and I ain't put me on it, but I put my cartoon character over there with the big people, while everybody else will worry about this one person. Got to pay attention, man. Head on the swivel, y'all. So up 19%. So what do you get in VOO? All right, y'all. I'm going to go in detail, and I'm going to go back and show y'all how to open this account. And then I'm going to look at these questions. 519 companies. Well, Rod, it's called S&P 500. Why does it have 519? Some companies have multiple alphabet class A, alphabet class C. Berkshire Hathaway class A, Berkshire Hathaway class B. Don't try to keep up with all that. But when I'm looking at an ETF, I need to know how many holdings it's got, because the more the merrier. But I want to know when this thing opened up. Remember that Bobby Baloney? It probably opened up last week, but this been here since 2010, 16 years. You think it's going somewhere? But we're gonna look at that market capitalization in a minute. Remember how much this is worth, how much of people's money do they have in this ETF? Because this ETF, when we get to the market cap, is everybody's house. It's the whole subdivision, the whole city. I'm trying to put this in everyday terms. So I won't know what's in here. I ride all that jibber jabber sound good, but what do I own? I don't care about all this Vanguard. What do I have? We're gonna look right here. The top 10. Now, it ain't all 500, but this is what you got to pay attention to. It's 519 companies, but it's 509 that make up the 61% or the 60.82% that's not part of these 10. These 10 companies make up almost a half, 40% of the ETF. But look at the names. I'm going to explain to you if you ain't never heard of NVIDIA, the top chip maker for AI. Man, I don't care. They can come up with all the AI robots they want. Because I'm hoping by the time they do, I'd have made enough money off AI stock, because I own some of what's used to make it, and they can do all the AI they want to do. That's how we all got to think. Apple, either you like Apple or you don't. So I'm sure everybody's heard of Apple. So you own your little NVIDIA, own your little Apple. You go to a business, a company right now. You might not see it, but I bet you they're running some form of Windows or whatever they call it. And that was Windows when I was working. It's owned by Microsoft. Xbox, would you buy one for your grandchild or your child for Christmas and you're mad? Well, Microsoft owns Xbox. But do people know that? I like to know what companies own what. Just like Alphabet owns Google and Google owns Facebook. I mean, YouTube. Meta owns Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp. Why do I know this? My money is there. Who's my money working for? Remember, my money is employed. Amazon. You ain't got to buy the Amazon, the Walmart, and the Google. Why? Amazon and Google in one house. Amazon right there, Google right there. Walmart is in here. It's probably not going to be in the top 10, but it's in here. Yeah, we're going to keep on going. Broadcom, big company in AI. Alphabet Class C. Remember, that's why you see the 519, just voting rights. You might not like them. You might not drive one. You might not believe in an electric car, but it's in here. I'm sorry. I didn't put it in here. Micron is an AI company. They make up the top 10. Well, here go the assets under management. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, $1.67 trillion dollars. This company is not, this ETF is not going anywhere. It's the top. Now, they done bailed some companies out, but I don't think they ever bailed everybody out since, 1920 or something. Ladies and gentlemen, $692 pie. We don't care. I not saying they aren't in it. I don't know anybody that's bought a whole pie and ate it. I just need me a slice. You like sports? You might not be totally in the game with $2. You might not even have a uniform, but you own a team. If you have $2 invested, you have started. All right, I'm gonna be doing two things. I'm gonna see we got any questions there. I'm gonna queue up this video. So let me go in here and see. So if you're a content creator, please do yourself a favor, man. Robinhood, and we about to see how to open an account. I'm gonna explain to you. I'm gonna put me on the screen big as I can. This video I'm gonna show you. I don't really want y'all to pay attention to the very beginning. It's only like 10 seconds. I'll try to fast forward because this guy is showing his viewers how to use his link to open a Robinhood account. I don't have my link. You look at my videos, you rarely will see a Robinhood description. I'm not giving one out tonight. I'm gonna show you how to do it. That's how much I care. If you do that, you get a free stock, he get a free stock. Your stock might be smaller than his. I don't care about no referrals. I want to see everybody come up. Now I'm gonna do my part. I'm gonna make the food, but are you gonna grab a plate and eat? I'm gonna give you the information, but are you gonna take it and say, man, today, this investment with Rod is not even monetized. I care because no one taught me this. No one. It's people right now that could be homeless or one paycheck from homeless because nobody put this information out there. And somebody probably knew it, but the majority didn't. It's people right now starting GoFundMe accounts because they don't know about life insurance. It's people when they go and get a new job and they offer them a 401k, they have no clue what they're talking about. And the minimum to get in, you got to take 3% of your money, but you can go up to X percent, say 12, 15, whatever it may be for your company. And they match it dollar for dollar. For every dollar you invest, they give you $1. Come on, man. But we don't know. We don't know. And at this point in 2006, we don't know because we don't want to know because it's out there, it's in front of us. But we have choices. If YFC is in here, they'll tell you my favorite word is options. We have options. When I click on YouTube, I'm going to watch the people I enjoy watching. And I'm also going to watch the people that my lifestyle enjoy watching. I'll probably watch 4 to 5 investment videos a day. To the third one, I probably know half of it, but it might be one thing I don't know. I'll give 5 videos, 10 minutes a piece. I'll give an hour, and then I'll kick it with the OGs. I'll go over there and look at a little soy with unbiased. I think I saw unbiased come in here. I'll go over there and learn or try to learn how to grow some vegetables with all the gardeners in here. But I'm gonna give that hour to the people that may bore me, but I ain't gonna be complaining when the job tell me we don't need you no more, Rod. It's time for us to part ways. Thank you, sir. I ain't listening to that no more. I'm not gonna hear it no more. I'm not gonna allow that to happen. I think I done read all. Cheryl says she listening. All right, Miss Cheryl, you keep on listening now. Hey, Bias say, hey, King in chat. Y'all check out these wonderful content creators. There's so many of them. All right, everybody speaking beats. Okay, YouTube. How many Americans own stock? The top 100 own more than the bottom 90% combined. I told y'all this man was going to be dropping knowledge. I'm going to change that thumbnail. We're going to still see how to open an account, but I'm going to change that because this will be, I'm telling y'all right now, part 1 of a multi-part series, however many it takes, until I feel comfortable that I put every bit of energy I can into this series. It's going to become an immediate series, and I'm going to call it the beginners. No, I don't like that beginner. It's going to be a seminar. Y'all look for seminar, but it's going to be, this is part 1. It may go to part 3, maybe part 2. I'm not sure yet, but we're going to do it. Okay, Rod, got 3 stocks I want you to check. Hey, put them in the comments, Mr. Bam, I'll check them. That's what I do. Y'all read that. How many Americans own stock? The top. Now, you know what? I'm going to say something right now, and I don't want it to sound cocky, but I want to start changing people's mindset. If you've been watching Points Blank Anything, you've heard this before. If you've been watching Investing with Rod, you've heard it. If you like YouTube Experiment and been rocking with me for a long time, know he's heard it. I don't keep up with the Joneses. I am the Joneses. And I don't want nobody trying to keep up with me. I want everybody alongside of me. I don't like them little sayings they got. No, forget that. If I'm the smartest person in the room, I'm going to go find another room. If I'm the smartest person in the room, yeah, I'm going to go find another room. But I'm coming back to that first room, and I'm going to grab those people, and we going to all go together to the next room. If we start thinking like that, somebody going to start creating some generational wealth. And if we can't do it, let's learn so we can teach our grandbabies. I got 3 grandchildren. When I got them with me, and I'm tired of them watching TV, we're going to go back old school like my mama did. We're going to grab this little thing right here, and I'm going to show them the off button, and that's going to be the first thing they learn, how to turn the TV off. My youngest daughter was reading, I want to say, when she was probably 3. I learned how to read when I was 3. But when I got 13, 14, I threw all that away for a brief moment. And by the grace of God, I joined the military. I retired from the military. But the day I knew I had financially arrived, is when I walked into a mall with more money in my wallet than I could ever imagine, not in the form of cash. And I walked out that mall with absolutely nothing. Because I told myself, if I go in there, I'm only going to buy what I need. And I'm not going to buy what I want. Because what we want, we have to tell we don't need it. But what we need to be doing is, man, I don't even know if there's going to be some Social Security when I get to that level. And that ain't too many years from now. If you're older, is it too late to start it? Boy, OGs, this will be one of the few times you hear me curse. As a matter of fact, I ain't got to curse. Heck, no, it's not too late. You got to start, man. I tell you. There's so many resources out there. We just don't use them. We just don't use them, man. Hey, let me see it, Mr. Batman. What them 3 stocks at, Mr. Batman? You say you had 3 stocks. You want me to pull up? I'll pull them up. Roughly 156 million U.S. dollars, or 50% of the probably owned stock as of April, according to Gallup, down from 62 a year ago. Well, I can see that because a lot of people, the stock market went down. Some people sold stock, and then some people had to use it to survive. But I'd rather have it than not have it. And then the funny part, I took care of an old man who used to tell all the nurses and CNAs that TSC stock made him a millionaire. TSC, let me see what that is. See, this is how I operate, y'all. I'm gonna share my screen again. Because when I hear a stock, I don't care who said it. If I know them, there it is. Let me take this off here, and then we're gonna watch this video while I got it like this. TSC. Now that might not be the ticker symbol. See, I don't even see a TSC, so you'd have to tell me, oh, that Tractor Supply? That might be Tractor Supply. I don't know. Let's see though. And then is that Tractor Supply? The company. If you're in here, let me know. So it's $30 max time. Just gonna go to max. See what this done. Oh Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. How long this thing been around? Well, yeah, you got to been a long time, man. That's a long time. It was founded in 1938. Well, that old man wasn't lying to you, Indiana, because depending on how old he is, he's made 2,000. As of today, he would have made 2,805% on his money. So when he bought this, it was about 95 cents. Now it's $30. Oh my goodness. So for every dollar he had, he got 30. That's all you have to do, man. All I did was click max and then go there. So we're going to watch this here. I'm going to cue it up. Let me see if I can make it bigger over here. Let me see, will it do that? No, that ain't going to work. So I'm going to have to do all this tiddlywink stuff first. And then we're going to remove it. We're going to stop sharing. Stop screen. Somebody call. Okay, Tractor Supply. Okay, gotcha. Somebody call Mr. Batman, man. Text him or something. See if he had these 3 stocks. I can't leave my uncle hanging. I adopted Mr. Batman and Miss Cheryl. They ain't even adopt me. I adopted them. Is that legal? It's a service you proven free. It's a service you provide free information on how to easily start investing with a few dollars here and there, just to get into the game and not a spectator. It's a service you providing free information. Thank you, YouTube. And I'm gonna tell y'all, man, there's 2 types of people in the world. It's funny, he called it spectators. So I'm gonna use the word spectators. But I always use parade. You're either in the parade or you're watching it go by. I want to be in the parade. In the parade of life, I don't want to be no spectator saying I wish I could have, should have, would have. All right, he was 90 when he passed. We got 14 real homies. Let me go over here. We're going to pull this up. Let me share this screen. That's what I was over here to do. Because I at least got to do what I said I was going to be doing tonight. So here's how, for the people that left, if y'all wouldn't ask a question, I would have never did it like that. But let me get this over here. Hold up. No, we ain't going to do that just yet. Let me see something. Let's see what's over. Oh, never mind. It's cool. It's cool. I didn't want to make sure, see what's on the screen before I share it. See, it's really to see whose YouTube channels were there. All right, let me go ahead and share it. Then I'm gonna hit the play button and I'm gonna make it be. Actually, I'm gonna do it like, yeah, I'm gonna do it.
By all means, use it and get yours today. This is the screen you will be taken to, and it's going to tell you that your free stock is been waiting for you. You will also see my name, Christopher Lades, and yes, that's my full name. It says claim your free stock. That doesn't land in your account the moment you click that.
Right here is where we're going to start. Let me get there.
Sir, guaranteed. It could be worth.
This was the shortest and the best. So right here.
Be asked to enter your email address.
Right here.
If you're on a computer or tablet, you'll be taken to a.
If this is the phone, but if you're on a computer, he's going to show you the phone version because most people use the phone. When I do Robinhood, I do it on the phone, but setting it up, if this is more complicated, it looks the exact same way on a computer. And make sure y'all can see what I'm seeing here. Yeah, let me take that down. He's gonna, can y'all hear this? Somebody put a 1 in the chat if you can hear this, and make sure y'all can hear it. We only got about 3 minutes. It takes less than 5 minutes to open this account. If y'all have any questions, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to rewind it.
Page to create your account. If you're on your phone, you'll be redirected to download the app, tap Get, install it, open it, and the sign up.
All right, so right here is where we need to start.
Enter your email to claim the sign up bonus I just mentioned. Now I'm going to show you step by step how to create your account, because I know this is where most of you will have questions. The question that comes up the most is, do I really have to provide all my personal information, including my social security number? Yes, you do. And here's why. Robinhood is a licensed brokerage, which means they are legally required to verify who you are before letting you invest. This is the law. Every single brokerage in the United States, Robinhood, Fidelity, Charles Schwab, all of them, has to collect this information. It's called KYC, Know Your Customer, and it exists to protect you and prevent fraud. Your information is not being sold, it's not being shared, it's simply being used to confirm that you are who you say you are. So go ahead, enter your email address and choose your password. Next, you will fill in your name and last name, exactly as they appear on your government ID. Don't overthink it, just match what's on your ID. Now, something I noticed, and this has happened to me, sometimes the app gets stuck in a loading loop. You will see it just keep loading and going nowhere. If that happens, don't panic, just close the app and reopen it. Your account has already been created, and when you reopen it, just hit login, enter your credentials, and you will be asked to set up a PIN for faster access going forward. Once you're in, you will land on a screen asking you to complete your sign up. Tap that and start the verification process. You will add your phone number and receive a verification code, either by text or phone. Well, I always go with the text because it just...
I'm gonna stop right here. I just want to make sure we're good, because all right, one, y'all can hear me. Okay, so far, all we've done is put in our email address, our password, and a 4-digit PIN number, just like the ATM card that you can remember. That's all he's asked for so far. This is less than 5 minutes, but I want to pause it just to make sure y'all didn't have any questions. All right. Keep rolling here.
Quicker and more convenient. After that, you will enter your date of birth, your address, pick your citizenship, and then add your social security number, which again, we already covered that, it's required. Tap continue, and you're almost there. Now, Robinhood is going to ask you a few questions about investing. And this is where I want to slow down for a second. One of the questions is whether you'd like to enable options trading. And I want to be real with you. Don't.
Y'all heard that. I'm going to pause right there. I said at the very beginning, we had someone that came in here and they asked about options. I said I wasn't doing that today because it's volatile. I'm going to show y'all what he got on the screen. Prediction markets. I'm going to tell y'all what that is, because he ain't going to go over all that. So when you see prediction markets, that's at the very top where it says new. Basically what you could do is you could say that the football game, you could gamble on here. We ain't here for that. We ain't at the casino. If you want to do yourself due diligence, you can always go back and add it. Don't check it. I did it last year. It was fun, but I had to check myself and say, Rod, you ain't here to be whatever they call it, draft, that company that you can bet. But it lets you bet during the game. And you could bet $1, and you could just bet that this person go win or this person go win. You have to figure out, no, don't do that. Crypto, right now, what we care about is, I would do crypto just for now. But options, futures, prediction markets, leave them alone. Just check crypto. I just wanted to put that in there before we proceed.
Around 90% of retail option traders lose money. That's 9 out of 10 people. And the reason is simple. On the other side of your trade, you have hedge funds, algorithms, and professional traders who have been doing this for years. This is who you're up against on a day one. Options are not investing, they're speculation.
Hello.
So when Robinhood asks you, skip it. You can always enable it later when you actually know what you're doing. The rest of the questions are straightforward: employment status and whatever you're affiliated.
Are you or a family member a senior executive or 10% shareholder of a publicly traded company? I don't know nobody. Now, I'm not saying your family member could be a senior executive or a senior. I'm talking about like COO, CEO of a major corporation, not the CEO of Point Blank Network. I don't even call myself there because I don't have a board of directors. Or a tenant. If you don't know what this means, it's likely it doesn't apply to you. If you don't know what it means, but I don't like all that likely it don't apply to you. What I'm gonna tell them in court? I didn't think it didn't apply to me, so I wouldn't told them I wanted some money, knowing man, get that. Y'all know what I'm about to say. I ain't gonna say it. Let's keep going.
With any senior executives or major shareholders of a publicly traded company? You're probably not, so the answer is no. Then you will review the agreement, and if you're happy with them, hit continue. And that's it.
You can review the agreement. It's a whole bunch of words in that you're probably not going to understand, but I'm going to tell you, this app can pause trading on particular investments if they get too volatile. If they start making money too fast, meaning somebody may be shorting the stock, like making this happen, or it can lose so fast, they'll pause trading to try to stop the bleeding. I will put that out there. I ain't worried about all that. The last time it happened, I don't know what year it was. It was AMC, and I forgot the other stock. AMC and GameStop. GameStop. I made a bunch of money off GameStop during that, but I wouldn't recommend doing that. I just happened to have some, and all this went on, and I dropped it like it was hot. So we're gonna keep going. So basically, when you get right here, all you have to do, we're gonna do a recap. Your name, your social. Are you a U.S. citizen? What do you want? Do you want all this extra stuff? Because it's going to set up the investing account anyway. Your brokerage account is automatic. But do you want all the extra stuff? I would check, if you just got to check something, check crypto.
Your account is now open and you're ready to invest. One thing I want to mention is that some users have reported being put on hold for a couple of days while Robinhood finishes verifying their information. That is completely normal, so if that happens, just be patient. Before you go,
we don't care about this. See, did what they doing. I ain't said before you go, I might play a song. Before you go, buy my book. But in order to have a book, this dude know what he's talking about. But that's quid pro quo. I'm gonna give you this, you give me that. I don't care about all that. Matter of fact, we're gonna get rid of this dude as soon as I get over to the StreamYard. But that was the shortest one and the easiest one, and he went over everything. All right, let's see. What up, Tanya? Tanya came here. I didn't even see Tanya. I just see Jerry spoke to her. Jerry, you ain't in. Jerry might be in. Oh, there she go. What up, Tanya? What's happening? My other co-host, man. What's going on? Hi, Vince. I came over here to get my members' money worth. You remember, Tanya? Oh, man, Tanya, I ain't get that alert. Oh, y'all, I got it. Well, you remember. Oh, I don't see nothing. We'll talk about that later. Hey, Raj. Oh, okay. You somewhere. Okay. All right. Do you have to file tax on trading investments? You file taxes. If it's a mutual fund on capital gains, you will file taxes on any dividends earned, but they're going to send a statement to you, and they're also going to send it to the IRS in case you forget. And if it's less than $10 made in dividends, you do not have to file it. I'll take all the little papers they give me, and whatever's on that paper, I put it down, and it's considered part of earned income. Sometimes it'll say dividend income. Yes, you do have to file taxes. Capital gains and all that stuff. If you lose money, you want to put that. If you have a tax preparer, they're going to put that on there. If you lost money, it's going to help you. You didn't make money, you lost money. So yes, great question on bias. So I'm gonna pull this back up here. Let me unshare that. And it was something to do. So, oh no, I don't want to do that. But I don't want to do that either. Y'all gotta excuse me, man. I'm having a senior moment. We haven't clicked every button on StreamYard. There we go. Let me take that out. Throw this back up here. We're gonna do this here. Y'all have any questions, man? What I want right now is the sum. I always like to do this, man, because I like to see how to. Since we've been in class, man, y'all know how to open a Robinhood account. Somebody gonna get froggy tonight and try it, and I hope you do. Just don't believe in no unbelievable stuff. Let me close that out. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Let me see. Because I'm about to end this shortly. We're right at 1 hour and 30 minutes. Perfect. Remember, we will be doing, I'm going to make this a series. This is going to be the new, I don't know what I'm going to call it. It might just have to call a spade a spade. It's going to be the beginners investing course series or something like that. I'll come up with something. But I'll make sure everybody knows. All right, so I'm gonna go to the beginning of Robinhood because I do want to start here, and I want to show y'all something. I'm not showing you no stocks. I don't care about all of that. I do want to go over some of the important details that will show people the advantages y'all have now. I don't care about that number. I don't care about how much it's $2,000. I put no more than $10 in here at a time. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a play account to show people how to invest. But it's also an account I'm very proud of because I did this with no more than $10 at a time. Don't tell Rod it can't be done because I've done it. I didn't do it to say I've done it. I did it so when I start this channel, I can prove to people that it can be done. Educate you, motivate you by showing you the proof, and elevating you to want to go out there and do it yourself. That's the whole thing. But we're in Robinhood. We're going to scroll up here because we don't want people to get focused out of that. Yeah, I want y'all to see. I'm going to go over some numbers. It ain't going to be no percentage. I'm going to go over numbers everybody can understand. When I first started investing, make sure this is on the screen. When I first started investing, I had to, when I bought stocks or ETFs, every time I bought stocks, they had fractional shares or they were just ready to start. The trading fees was $29. That's like the fee for me to trade stock. It was going to cost me $30. That was 1992. I was 23 years old. 24. In 2026, it costs nothing. I had to invest a minimum of $25. And I did that, by the way. I think it was a minimum, $25. May have been 50. So to get $50 worth of stock, it cost me 80. So I was already 30 in the hole. I got $6 here. And in 2020, I could buy stocks for $6. I don't need 50. That fee that I said was $29.95 on Robinhood is zero. To transfer money from your bank to Robinhood, the fee is zero. Remember I said earlier, and I'm about to show y'all something. I'm going to show you how Rod's mind thinks. I said, if you're a content creator, if you're a YouTuber, why not own some stock in the company that's giving you money? And won't you take the money they're giving you and invest in them and make money? And we show, 41%? Well, I'm sitting here using Robinhood right now. I like the company. I like using it. I show y'all no transaction fees to transfer money in, no brokerage fees to trade stocks, and I can trade with $1. It doesn't get any better than that. I'm going to type up here and show you how Rod operates. There it is, Hood. Robinhood Market, stock symbol Hood. Y'all don't just type it in, whatever company you're interested in. Right now, Robinhood is trading at probably about $112, $113. How did I know? I haven't even looked at it today. But I'm not going to invest $1 I can't afford to lose. And I may not have every one of my investments to the penny, but the ones I'm using that's making money, you best believe I'm no more than $5 off one way or the other of how much it's worth. Today, if anybody made 3% in their bank account today, put your name in the chat, put a one or elephant. I don't care what you put in there because I ain't going to believe it. If you got your money in a bank and made 3% today, I'm not talking about a high yield savings account. I'm talking about the banks on the corners, the big banks, the little banks, the credit unions, whichever one you want to use. I don't care. I don't care what it's done in the last, all this here stuff that I talk about in my videos. That's irrelevant right now. I believe in it because I'm using it to show y'all. And Robinhood has a company. And Rod decided he going to buy a little bit of it. And whatever you see here, it's in my Fidelity account. It's in my JP Morgan Wealth Chase. And it's in my Charles Schwab. It's in my SoFi. It's in my Weibo. I just named 5 more brokerages account that I don't even show on this channel. I'm going to bring the proof, and I haven't worked since 2023. Only because a man, through the direction of another man, told me my services was no longer required. Well, guess what? I ain't worried about no services right now. May as well take this time, since I've been blessed, to try to bless other people. Right here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to make this as big as I can make it. I am up 39% on Robinhood. That's my money. Ain't no 5-year, 3-year, year-to-date, 3 month. I don't care about all that. What does it really make? I don't look at this dollar amount because this is for show. If you play golf, you ever heard putting for show? No, driving for show, putting for dough. Robinhood's for show, to teach everybody. But the real movie is not here because I'm not here to impress. I'm here to educate. So for every $100 I've invested, Robinhood as an owner has given me $39 back. So now my 100 is now 139. It's not rocket science. They throw all these little percentages and big words and this, that, and the other to lead us into a different pasture. But if we keep our eyes on the prize and keep our head on a swivel and break this down to everyday terms, I don't care about no percentages and diversity. All that means I need to have some mixture. But this percent per 100, for every $100 I invest, whatever this number say, that's what's going to go on top of that 100. 39%, I got 100. I'm going to have now having $139. I don't need no big word to get that. We're going to make this a little smaller. We're going to go down here. Robinhood been around 13 years. Y'all think it's going somewhere? And look at this, the market capitalization. Robinhood has got $102 billion market capitalization. I ain't going over all this. I know all this price to earnings, PE ratio, average volume. We going to get to that eventually. We're now in kindergarten. Market cap, I normally wouldn't go over there, but in a video I will. But tonight I normally wouldn't. But when y'all look at some of these companies that your cousin's cousin tell you about, get on your phone and look at the market cap. Look at founded, market cap. Inception date, if it's an ETF, that's when it was founded. What is it worth? How long it's been around? How much money they got? That's everyday terms. I'm going to put it in everyday terms. My cousin comes and say, hey, cuz, I just started this, I just got me a barber shop. And, man, they told me I need about $400,000 to open the door, man. You think I can hold it? No. I'm like, well, you ain't even opened up yet. I need to see how much money you done made. You ain't made nothing. But, because that's too out there. But if you say, cuz, trying to get a barbershop, anything you can help a brother out with, man, 400, I might risk the 400, but then what if my same cousin had this barbershop since 2013. They probably never asked me for nothing. It's been around a while. I look at this stuff in everyday stuff, man. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Tonight, we kept our word. We showed everybody. SPLV, let me pull it up. SPLV ETF. Let me pull it up. I think I had it and sold it. I'll tell you when I get in here. SPLV. And I'll tell you my thoughts. SPLV. Oh, yeah, I did have this. I'm gonna look this and tell you what when there's red in the street, ride ready to eat. $75 a share. I'm just gonna analyze like this. How I do it. I'm not gonna do it on my phone. Just one other thing. And let me get in here. I just need to see the dividend because it's gonna come into mind saying we yay or nay on this here. And this once we do this here, if we don't have any more questions, which is SPL. Notice he said that's why I like to know the symbols because a lot of people, when they talking money, they moving quick. I don't want y'all to worry about moving fast. Yeah, we're gonna move slow and steady. Dividend is 13 cents for every share. 7, so 13 cents. I ain't worried about no dividend. 13 cents per share. So every $75 I have invested, they're gonna give me 13 cents. I'm not worried about that. Low volatility. So these are the companies that's not gonna be moving around a lot. I don't like that. Right off the bat, YouTube experiment. I understand it's low volatility. Now, this goes back to the age thing. If I was at a certain age, 55, I might look at this. But I'd probably just go to S&P 500, man. I don't like no low vol. Okay, yeah, it's not going to fluctuate a lot. So when things going up, it might not go up as much. And when things going down, it's not going to go down as much. I already can tell you I ain't going to like it, but I'm going to do it for YouTube experiment purposes. So I got to look at this. Now, this is how I analyze a stock. It's up 2% in the last 3 months. Year to date, up 6%. It's not doing bad, but we only in July, and I don't buy stuff for the short term. Last year, it's up 4%, and I'm already out. I'm on my way to being out 4%. In a year, I could get that in a high yield savings account. I'm not excited, YouTube. I'm not excited. 5 years, 22%. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. S&P 500, low volatility, 22%. We're gonna let that marinate. 22%. That's all I need to remember. I'm gonna come down here, y'all. This is what Rod look. Now, then what I don't like right here, instead of 500 coming, now only got 100 companies. It's been around a while. 2011, been around 15 years. Let me see what's up in this thing. Lowe's, First Energy, Berkshire Hathaway, which used to be Warren Buffett, Johnson & Johnson. They got all kind of Band-Aids and stuff. They had so many there. I was in the Band. I really was, y'all. It's over there. Man, I was in there 20 minutes looking at Band-Aids because I couldn't figure out the one. They had ultra long and super strong and don't get wet. And what happened today? They just had a Band-Aid, man. I was like, Alliant Energy, a couple energies, kind of safe. American Financial, Pinnacle West. And man, no. Too much energy. So this is telling me what they've created here. And it ain't bad now, 22% in 5 years. But they got a whole lot of energy in here, man. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's too much energy. Half the company's energy. I'm going to look at something else, YouTube. I'm going to look at something else. 22%. So I'm going to look at the whole S&P 500. I don't care about no low volatility and all that. I'm going to look at this. Let's see what it's done in 5 years. If it's over 20%, I'm right. If it's not, maybe I'm making a mistake, YouTube experiment. I'm going to credit you to my future success. No, dog, I'm out. I'm out. I knew it. I ain't know it because I ain't know he's going to ask the question, but I already knew it. Because I like man, I told y'all I rarely miss. So now I could have made 22%, but instead I could have did that low volatility, whatever. But with the whole S&P, I'm up. Is that 73? I told y'all these reading glasses ain't reading. 73% versus 22. And then the other thing, have energy, man. Whatever energy stocks go down. Plus, I'm gonna do one more thing, y'all. We raising up. I'm gonna do last call for comments. I will buy this instead. If I might as well go that route, the State Street Utilities, I'll forget all that. Spider ETF, the Utility Spider ETF, $45, so it's cheaper than $75. Red in the street today, last 5 years. What is it up? I rarely miss. I ain't know he was asking the question. Now I said I wasn't gonna buy the other one. I would buy this and just get all the utility. I don't want no stuff sprinkled in and there. I'm getting all utility. Let me see what company we got over here. YouTube been around. How long this thing been around? Way longer. 1998. 34 holders. A little less diversity, but I'm cool because I made what I say 41% in the last 5 years. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I actually own this ETF. In case anybody wondering, probably not. I got Nextra Energy, Southern Energy, Duke Energy, Constitution Energy, American Electric Power, Dominion, Sempra. That's San Diego because I own them. And that was my first individual stock, ladies and gentlemen. Sempra was my first individual stock. Entergy, Vistra. What's that lady name that was in the Pelosi? That was her company. She hooked me up with that. I ain't never talked to her in my life in Excel. Let me look up the dividend for this. Remember, the other one was 13 cents for 75 per share. And this is how I analyze stock. It wouldn't take this long because I wouldn't be talking to myself. But since we got company in the crib today, all right, man, YouTube. So I'm gonna tell you, man, what's happening here. What's happening is I get 28% per share on a $45 stock instead of 13 cents per share on a $75 stock, and it's up double the money in the last 5 years. I rest my case. No, I would not get SPLV. I would get VOO instead. If I just had to have some energy, I would get this a little bit of net more in VOO, which is the Vanguard S&P 500. I would not get the low volatility. That's just answering these questions, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Let me see what living nature. I like these questions, man. Okay. Thanks for info and like. No problem on bias. Thank you. I get it. Okay. Let's see right here. VTI, not VO. Okay. Let me read this. I'm gonna pull this up for everybody. This is the last question of the night. Can I invest in REITs? You're gonna see a lot of acronyms in this world, but that's why you got your boy Rod. I'm gonna break this down. That is a real estate investment trust. I opened my Robinhood account about 8 months ago and currently holding stocks and ETFs, including VOO. But you meant to say VII. Yeah, okay, so 13 a month. So that's still 26, 13, that's 39 and a quarter instead of 28, but it's more money. I also pay, I'm going back to your question, Living. It also paid monthly dividend, but I see growth not too fast, but the chart max shows steady incline. Okay, it's nothing wrong with it, man. If you got it and you're invested, don't just listen to me. I would leave it there, but I would also look at maybe changing the allocation, probably putting more in the VOO and still keeping my SPLV. Don't mean to be talking all over everybody's head. SPLV is the low volatility S&P 500 ETF. VOO is the entire S&P 500 ETF owned by Vanguard. Okay, now going back to this right here. Yes, you can invest in REITs. I'm going to show you a couple of REITs here. I'm going to show y'all, because I got the question. A REIT, a real estate investment trust. Here's one, which is the most popular one. Realty Income. Monthly paying stock. It is a REIT. REITs have to give so much of their profits over to the shareholders. $63 a share. Year to date, I just want to see 13% year to date is up. I'm looking right here and I'm going to be crunching down here. 1 year, up 11%. 5 years, down 4%. But it does pay a monthly dividend. Basically said Nego been around 69. It's not going anywhere, but I don't like that, man. I got rid of a lot of mine. living. I'm just gonna tell you, I got rid of O, which is the typical symbol for relative income, but I did do this. Remember that ETF thing? Now you can get other ones. You can get. I'm just gonna throw out symbols, and I'll pull them up so you can see what they are. Prologis is a REIT, right here. That's a REIT. EVR is a REIT. I mean, not EVR. Not that one. Is it ERB? I can't remember the symbol. I can't remember the name of the company. So it's another one here. Hey, living it. I'll look it up at the end of this here and put it in the comments when I'm playing the outro. Oh, EPR. That's what it is. No wonder. EPR. I wasn't leaving until I got there. EPR Properties is another REIT you can get in here. Last 5 years, up 13%. I actually own this one. I got rid of old, did some research about PLD, EPR. But here's an ETF. You don't have to worry about all these individual companies. You don't have to go to Charles Schwab. You can do it here at Robinhood. The Charles Schwab US REIT ETF. Remember, exchange traded fund at house. We're going to take a bunch of REITs and put in one fund. And I've got this. It's up 8% since I had it. So it's already better than O, or realty income by itself. In 5 years, it's up 2.79%. I don't put a lot of money in this, but I probably won't be putting much at all. I just keep it in case the real estate market boom. Got about a third of a share. It's so cheap, man. It's like $24 a share. So I'll keep a little bit here. But what's in this? What is in here? And this is the last thing. I'm going to go over these. Everything I basically just named. I don't have to keep up with all this. You got Welltower, which is a seniors living facility company. Prologis, which is I just talked about. They have warehouses for like UPS, Amazon, some Home Depots. Simon Property Group. You go into a mall, it's typically owned by Simon Property Group. Digital Realty Trust. Equinix Realty Income. It's right here. Probably what's bringing it down, but I don't have to go get that. American Tower. Your cell phone towers, public storage, you see the storage units, and Ventus. I got my money in all those companies in one house, the Schwab US REIT ETF. So to answer your question, yes, you can buy those in Robinhood. All right, y'all, let me see. Okay, thanks. Do I think VU is better than IBV? I prefer, it's the same thing. I prefer VU. I just like the name. Now, I do have other S&P 5. Matter of fact, I'm going to show y'all. I did this today. I'm trying to get out of here, man, but I love these questions. While I got them, I'm going to take advantage of it. So, SFY. I'm going to explain to you. So I'm going to explain to y'all what I'm doing. And I'm going to track it on Investing with Rod. It's the SoFi, the investment company, SoFi Select 500 ETF. It's cheaper than VU. I'm not saying doing it. I'm telling y'all what I'm doing. I'm doing this. This is my new travel investment. So I'm going to put my money in it. I'm going to be using the flying and hoteling and all this other stuff if I'm not using points and miles and money to spend when I get where I'm going. This ETF and another ETF, I'm going to show y'all. And I'm going to use it because I have VU. I have S&P 500. So I'm going to use this 500. Why? Because I don't care about this one. But just because I don't care about it don't mean I want to lose money. So what has it been doing for me lately? I don't care about this past stuff. I really don't. I just decided this today, but it's up 24%, and I don't even care about it. Y'all see that? In case you can't. So for every 100 I invest in this, when I get ready to travel, I'm going to get $24 back. As it's staying right now. I ain't going nowhere tomorrow, though, so it could change. But I'm off to a good start. So what's up in this thing? I'm going to show y'all. Wow. Oh, boy. Go back. It just went to the, boy, I was getting scared because, man, this MacBook thing is sensitive, man. It do stuff I don't even know it do to when I don't want it to do it. All right. I'm going to try this one more time. No, it ain't going to let me do it. So we're going to just read it. So right here, we can still see it because I ain't going to mess with it. Y'all, NVIDIA, don't this look just like the VU? NVIDIA, Apple, Broadcom, Microsoft, Micron, Amazon, Eli Lilly is different. Meta is different, which is Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp, Alphabet, Class A and C. They just got them different allocations. It's the same thing. I already got this, so I'm going to take. here's my plan, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what I'm doing. We're gonna look at the other one because it's kind of fun, and then I'm gonna tell y'all my plan. So here's the second one. I don't care about this one either. The SoFi Social 50. So I'm gonna tell y'all how this works. Every month, they put the top 50 investments that's on SoFi, not on Robinhood, on SoFi. We ain't worried about where it is. We just worry about we making money. SoFi Social ETF. So it's gonna take the top 50. So I'm gonna scroll down here. I don't care about what it's been doing. What is it doing for? I'm up 14%. These two are gonna be my travel accounts. So when I'm ready to travel, whatever is in here, that's what I'm gonna have to use to spend on my travel. So I'm gonna have to be investing. But I probably travel with points and miles from my flagship channel, Points Blank Travel. 52 companies. Let's see what they think is popular this month. I guarantee it's gonna be something here on. Like it's only gonna show me the top 10. The first one, Tesla, Amazon, Nvidia, Berkshire Hathaway, Apple, Palantir, which is like they got a lot going on. Government contracts, little AI, Microsoft, AMD, SpaceX, which is new. I don't care about this, but it's up 14%. So that's what I'm doing. How am I doing this? I'll come back on the screen and we're gonna raise up. The way I'm doing that, ladies and gentlemen, I have a PayPal. If you're on YouTube, you're probably getting your money sent to PayPal. I have a debit card, a PayPal debit. I probably keep a max of $5 on that thing, and I go to the self-cashier when I go to the store because I got it set for groceries. I get 5% cash back. So if I spend $20 and we know the price of everything went up, they're going to give me $1 back. And sometimes, depending on my mood, and they give it to you right there on the spot. So for me walking out of Kroger, by the time I get in my car, I got my dollars in my account. I sometimes may let it get to 3. I may let it get to 5. I ain't gonna let it get past 5. And I'm gonna transfer it to Robinhood from PayPal, right there on the spot with the PayPal debit card that I'm buying the groceries, and then PayPal debit card is free, so everything free, $99. PayPal debit card, 5% back on my groceries. Take that money, transfer it over here to Robinhood. Buy those two I just showed y'all. Up 24% on one, 14% the other, and I'm gonna be traveling for eating all this bad food I heard about on Bamman's show. It's that simple, y'all. We're gonna get up out of here. Speaking of investment property, what is your take on real estate investing? Like I own a rental property. I think it's always good to own real estate, and if you don't have to, do not sell it. Do not sell it. I don't care what the market doing today. I don't care, man. History's shown real estate on the land. If they can't create no more with real estate properties, land, I wouldn't sell none of that. I just wouldn't. Okay, I just showed you SCHH. You'd have to look. That PLD I think that PLD has some storage units in it. But that SCHH is not bad. Living Natural 55. Do me a favor. Either come back on the next Investment with Rod video, which should maybe tomorrow, maybe, or subscribe to the account. Hit subscribe to the account. Subscribe to Investing with Rod. Hit the bell notification if you're not already subscribed. And I will answer that question. I can't answer it tonight, but I got to do some research, and I want to give you my best answer. And no problem. That's why I'm here. Thank you about thinking about buying another. Hey, man, if you got the money, do it. Yeah, I figured it out, YouTube. I truly appreciate you for sharing this. I did set up a Robinhood account a few years ago, but due to lack of knowledge, y'all see this? I didn't keep up with it. You have inspired me to try it again. Y'all, I don't care about super chat. This right here, my job is done. If I read that, my job is done. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I want to thank everybody that came through, and I apologize to the people because we handled the questions. I see your comment, Living Nature. I said the questions took priority, and for the people that came early and opening a Robinhood account, hopefully they watched the replay. Next time, I'm going to take, so everyone will know right now, I'm going to talk about in every class in this series going forward. Questions take priority. If you have a question, nobody got judged tonight. Nobody clowned anybody. We're all here to learn. Let me get out of here. As I end each and every live stream, like I said, if you got something out of this, please subscribe to the channel. If you got something out of this, hit the like button. When I said share it out, if you're a content creator, you can put it on your community tab. But more importantly, tell a friend, tell a coworker, tell a family member. Even if they look like they don't want to hear it, if you can't explain them, just have them come watch one of these. They ain't got to watch the whole thing. And when you get good and you watch it, you can go tell them they ain't got to watch none of it. You're going to explain it to them. With that being said, we're going to raise up out of here. I want to thank everybody that came here tonight. Remember, shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you will be amongst the stars. Now, we'll be coming at y'all soon, dropping more heat, more fire, more knowledge, but more importantly, showing you how I take small amounts of money and invest for my financial future. Let me turn this down a little bit so I don't blow the speakers at my Alpine. Let me look over here. Thank you. I just got from that's from the virtual classroom. Thank y'all. Much love, y'all.
No time for faking and shaking. No sugar on the truth. I stand on what I say, then I bring you the proof. Folks get tender now, but that ain't my fault. I can't come at y'all soft. I only spit real talk. I learned a long road, I learned the pain. If I say it once, I can say it again. I don't flinch, I don't fold. When the questions come, I let the facts walk in and let the doubt run. Real talk will rise. He coming hard. Real talk will rise. He don't miss the mark. Chess on the board. Checkmate. Inside, real talk with Rod. He tell it right. Real talk with Rod. He tell it right. He studied the game with a mission in his chest. Never good at checkers, but he mastered the rest. Bishops and knights cutting clean through the night. Every move so precise, like a blade in the light. Don't stand and wait, that'll leave you behind. Move like you mean it, keep your feet in line. I learned the long road, I learned the pain. If I say it once, I can say it again. I don't flinch, I don't fold. When the questions come, I let the facts walk in and let the doubt run. Real talk with Rod. He coming hard. Real talk with Rod. He don't miss the mark. Chess on the board. Checkmate inside. Real talk with Rod. He tell it right. Real talk with Rod. He tell it right. Borders roll out when the truth gets loose. Heavy as a hammer, but it still comes through. I ain't here to call a lie, ain't here to play. If the words are clean, let them stand that way. Real talk with Rod. He coming hard. Real talk with Rod.
Much love, y'all.